quality. Give me a thumbs up if the sound quality is good. Give me 2 thumbs up if you can see the live clear. Is working better or is it still lagging? I'm not talking about the sound. Is the video, is the stream, is it loud, is it clear or is it still buffering? All right, thank you. Much better. All right, thank you, Nebula. See this T-Mobile, and right now it's been raining today, so sometimes the tower gives us some faulty network connections, if you understand what I mean. Oop, dropping stuff. So it's raining out there by you too, or your connection is just kind of spotty. All right, so back to what we was talking about. Yeah, even that rain is spotty, and I do tell Timo about it, and I get is they're working on it. Yeah, they tell me the same thing. Uh, we're working on a tower in your area, so every time I call, you tell me the same thing. So y'all still bottom energy? Yeah. So they still tell me the same thing. So what I find I have to do most of the time, which probably you do the same thing, is um, reboot your router. Sometimes it happens a couple of times before it starts working again. Then they want to give you a credit, which is like only $10 or $15. Um, but no more than that. I mean, one time I got $30, but it wasn't really about the money. We just wanted to be able to watch TV or do what we're doing on our devices, on our smart devices. So now being that I have the mesh system is a whole lot better. It's pretty stable. But I find that not the actual when I'm in a room with the router. Um, when I'm in the room with the router, it works okay, but it seems like the connection works better when I'm closer to the access point or the little mesh box. Yeah, I said that. So, like I said on my videos, all my T-Mobile videos, I done had probably probably between 6 and 10 routers, which the ones that I had out of the six, I had some of those routers like 2 or 3 times because they kept saying it might be a malfunction with the actual router. So I send that one back. They send me another one. Then I have the same issue. And then eventually they came out with this home internet plus. So out of all the white router, the gray router, the black routers, 2 or 3 of the black routers that I had, um, this last one with the mesh system actually works the best. I have the mesh system and it really didn't make much difference, but they charge you to use it also. They actually shouldn't use you. They actually shouldn't charge you to use the mesh. The mesh comes with the Home Internet Plus bundle, and even though you upgrade, they still not supposed to charge you for that because unless this is your first time when you first get the router, if this was your first router, but I'm pretty sure this wasn't your first router. Um, I know it was possibly one or two or maybe a third router that you done had. So is the connection still stable? Is the audio good? Give me a thumbs up. So anybody have any questions on YouTube growth? If you're looking to start a YouTube channel, um, need help with your home internet, everything's good. Appreciate your Mace. So what made me choose Apple, Samsung, and T-Mobile? Go back to talking about that. Um, so I stuck with those niches, um, which every once in a while, like it just snowed out here recently, and the family and I kind of did a video that I don't normally do on the channel, which is okay, which those are called the evergreen videos. Um, and I do like 10% of evergreen videos. So when I do an evergreen video, those are more like a uh, uh, how you would say an evergreen video is like something I don't do on a weekly or monthly basis. It's just something I throw in there every once in a while. Um, Not trying to get paid, but more like a freedom style video, which yes, I still turn it on to get monetized, but it's not really for the view. It's just for you guys as part of my YouTube channel, all my subscribers, to help give you something, a little part of MrNoble TV, some a little bit of my world, of the things I do outside of YouTube, like with myself or with my family. More like a little similar to a vlog style. So I kind of want to do different things than what normally people do on YouTube. Yes, we all here creating YouTube, and people watch YouTube videos for entertainment. So my progress from getting monetized, I got monetized, and yes, I'm making a few dollars, but it's not no big money yet. You know, I'm mostly getting paid for the ads. I don't really have any brand deals right now. Um, so it's taking little steps at a time. I mean, I'm not in no hurry. You know, even though we all on YouTube, if you're a YouTube creator or if you're a creator on social media, you do try to try to make a little bit of money to help you with you know, with your channel, whatever you're doing, because you either want to give back to the people that support you, you want to give them something to watch. So, like I said earlier, so the most viral video that I have on my channel is a T-Mobile video, the T-Mobile mesh setup, um, which that one kind of skyrocketed over a few months, and that became my number one video on my YouTube channel. Now, from there, I noticed that whenever I make a video and I want to get more subscribers, I want people to enjoy the videos that I'm making. I have a tendency to create a remix of a YouTube video that I made. Whatever video that I post, I always try to put at least one short or either two shorts as a remix, as like teaser videos to go watch the full video. So doing that helps the channel, you know. And as I grow, the more I grow, I'll be doing, you know, I'll be giving away stuff. I'll do shout outs. Um, I'm gonna be giving out gifts, you know, and having some kind of benefits for the people that support Mr. Noble TV, and that's what I'm working on now. But you know, still working on the studio, still trying to figure out ideas of how to make the channel better, um, how to help, you know, how to help you guys that watch Mr. Noble TV. You know, I wanna give back as much as I can, just like you give me and help me with my channel. I want to give the same back to all my YouTube family that support Mr. Noble TV. Now, I noticed since I started YouTube, and now over the past year since I got monetized, I've noticed a shift in the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm. So 1 month is this way, 1 month is a different way. So hearing from different YouTubers on YouTube, different creators on YouTube, or listening to seeing the posts on social media, whether you're on X, whether you're on Instagram, excuse me, um, people say they tend to see a difference with the way people create content or what they're talking about. So YouTube, for me, I find that I have to find what works for me. What works for me is not going to work for somebody else because it all depends on how much work you put into what you do, what you're trying to craft. If you're crafting a YouTube or if you're growing on social media, the way to do it is to be consistent. Now, starting out, um, doesn't matter if you have a set schedule. It's kind of a yes and a no because the people that I had to realize on my channel, I had to realize that people are up at different times of the day, um, and they're in different countries. So in one country it might be night, and it might be day for me. So I just recently made a community post on YouTube that lets me know that which the poll doesn't expire like normal polls will expire after 24 hours. I left mine turned on for eternity pretty much. So so I have a kind of an idea of when I should post or when you might be on YouTube, but I mostly try to post my videos at nighttime for me because I have a lot of subscribers from India, some from Europe. Most of them is from the United States, but some from the Philippines, Africa. So I have subscribers pretty much all over the world in different places. And as the days and the months grow, uh, I'm actually getting out there to more countries. Another thing I was looking at, we supposed to be getting dubbed audio pretty soon too. Some of the big YouTubers already have the dub where it changes your voice, your actual voice, like I'm talking now, to a different language. So uh, either Spanish or another French or something like Chinese. So it would change my voice to those, and I necessarily won't have to make a separate video like Mr. Beast does for you know for Chinese language or for Spanish language or for French or Italians or anything like that. I won't have to. It'll automatically be added to each one of my videos, and you just click on the audio track and you could change it where I'll be talking in like in a different layer. Like if I said Chinese, mot hai bao chin moi, pretty much like that. So I will be talking in a different language. So how monetized feels since I got monetized, and how do I feel about being monetized now? Well, there is some guidelines that you have to follow when you're monetized. So I was limited when I first got monetized. I just was able to do the gifts and well, actually, I was able to do the supers and the super chats and stuff like that. Which my first, I think it was the first live stream or the second live stream I did. I actually got a couple of super chats or like gifts, and it was pretty interesting to actually see one of my first or second lives that actually made a couple of dollars, you know. And I wasn't really it wasn't really about the dollars. It wasn't really about the gifts. It was that people enjoyed what I was doing and they wanted to give me, they want to share a gift with me. So I mean, I really appreciate that. Sometimes little things mean a lot. So yeah, I know the $2 or the $4 that I made that day, which YouTube has to get their cut. YouTube takes 45. You get 55%. YouTube gets 45%, but then they also take tax. So how much how much did I get paid? Which I actually got paid on my first YouTube check already last month. So my first YouTube check was a little bit over the minimum. So um and I'm I guess I'm close to the minimum again. So you can actually make money on it, but right now I don't have any brand deals. Um, I haven't really reached out to any brands to, collaborate with them or to have a sponsor yet. So um, I'm kind of working on little things at a time, but I wanted to see my first couple of months, see how the ad revenue was on the channel and see how the ad revenue actually worked and see what the figure that I was going to get in YouTube Studio on my first YouTube paycheck, which I was very excited when I got the first one. I was surprised I got the minimum payout that quickly. So I really enjoyed it, and I really thank YouTube. It's a blessing, you know. Yes, I wish my videos was pushed out more to more people because like everything I create, I want to be like me, MrNoble. I want to try to help out as many people as I could possibly help in the world. And that's where my main focus is, help out my family, but help out other people that's in need. Similar to, like I said before, um, similar to how Mr. Beast does, but in a different way. Mine's mostly through social media. Uh, or maybe I might run into somebody and I see that they're in a need. And if I have something I can give, then I will give, which I normally do that anyway, even before I started YouTube. So I'm here to help as many people. As long as you support me and help me with my channel, I would help, pretty much give away free advice or free information on my YouTube videos. When I have these live streams, ask me a question. I would never make somebody pay for information. You know, I want to try to share as much knowledge as I have with the world and try to help as many people. And that was the reason why I started this YouTube channel. Yes, for entertainment. Yes, to help my family. Yes, to help somebody else in the world. The weird part is that I use the app to set the modem in the right spot. Can I get a decent download speed but slow upload speed? Yeah, I have the same problem with my upload speed. Um, the download speed is great, but the upload is slow. So, like I said in one of my T-Mobile videos, if I'm upstairs and I have the router upstairs, I get great uploads, which that's ironic that I have to be upstairs to get great upload. But if I'm downstairs, I get better speeds downstairs than I do upstairs, which I don't understand why that's like that. So so people sometimes comment, um, what type of content should I make, or what kind of content gets the most views? And the answer that I always have to that question is, it's not about it's not about the topic. It's the way that you come across. It's the way you come across with whatever you're talking about. Same here. And then if you try to get an antenna external, they will charge you for it. So they got to do better with this. Yeah, I agree. They definitely have to do better with that. Um, I've tried the antenna. No, I didn't make a video about it. I pretty much got the same speed with the antenna, without the antenna. I even tried to do a DIY antenna. I try to do, I'm always trying to do like some weird stuff to try to get better speeds. And nothing seems to work but the mesh system that I have. Yeah, I was like, okay, well, right now I stay in a small house, so I only need one mesh. So with that one mesh, um, I'm able to get stability on the connection majority of the time. But like I said, it depends on the time of the day. It depends on the congestion of the towers. It depends on what's running on your local network. Uh, so have you ever tried Nebula? Have you ever tried a different home internet from either Verizon or AT&T? Have you tried those, or you've only been using T-Mobile? Have you tried other home internet providers like AT&T or Verizon? How was the speed, or what was the reason why you got rid of those? I'm curious. I've only had T-Mobile. I've never had AT&T or Verizon. So I got asked a question or comment the other day. Um, Somebody asked me, "Do shorts hurt your videos, or does shorts hurt your YouTube channel?" And a simple answer to that is, shorts are, even though they made the shorts to go up to 3 minutes now, and you're able to tell a short, you're able to set, you're able to tell a short story now that you got 3 minutes instead of just 15 seconds to 60 seconds, which is 1 minute. Um, I don't really make YouTube shorts like talking about it unless it's a remix to a long video because shorts, I don't really get much attraction from shorts. Yeah, so like Jenny Hoyers, where the little girl that's the short queen. She calls herself the shorts queen, where she's making millions and millions of views off of shorts. So she pretty much got that. Uh, she pretty much figured out how to perform well on shorts. Me, I've had a few shorts. I mean, I have a short that went over 100,000 views on my channel. So shorts, yes, I make shorts every blue moon, but I make a lot of shorts, remix shorts from my long form videos. So if anybody's still here, I'm gonna be cutting this off in 10 more minutes at 6:30. Um, unless anybody has any more questions, throw me a question. I'll give you an answer. So I guess I need to do more lives, or maybe not. Maybe just make videos, or would y'all like to see me on lives more? Hello, anybody out there? Give me a thumbs up. How do I come up with ideas for new videos? I look at trends. I check out Google Trends. I see what's trending on YouTube. I'll search in either, depending on the videos that I'm creating on my channel. So I'll either look up what's trending for Apple, iPhone, iOS, um, T-Mobile, of course, and what's trending with Android. And then I'll decide whether I'm gonna make a video about it or not. But I also try to send out a poll and see what somebody would be interested in to watch, or something I can help somebody with. Um, so that's kind of how I come up with the ideas. Or sometimes you have a creator or a YouTube block, if you understand what I mean. Is anybody home? Is anybody out there have any questions? Is anybody out there uh, have a YouTube channel that they want to talk about? Any YouTube questions? Any questions? What do you want to know? I'm here to answer your questions. YouTube growth. I'm in Tennessee. It was raining earlier. Yeah, it was raining out here too. It was raining out here earlier too. So uh, Tennessee is a little ways on the other side of Louisiana, I believe. Am I right? So what's new? What's new in the tech world that you might want to talk about, or a question that you might have, a question that might be sizzling in your brain that you want to know the answer to? Yep, closer like Kentucky and Ohio. Okay, gotcha. I guess people are busy today. I know I should have probably. I didn't know if I was gonna do a live today or not. Um, I know I should have posted, scheduled it for yesterday, but I try to. If I'm gonna schedule something, I want to be present, and I don't like to. I don't want to cancel. I don't want to cancel a. You know, I don't want to cancel a live for just no reason, or not show up to a live if I have one set. How many things can you run on your Wi-Fi router interior? Um, so if you have a speed of 100 megs download and probably 10 or 15 upload, I wouldn't run more than 7 to 10 at a time, because the more devices that you have on the router, connected to the router or connected to the mesh, um, it's going to slow your connection down. So I try. That's why I made the two networks. I was like, I need to come up with a way for my main network and for like my main devices and my television not to be on the same network. So I was like, what could I come up with? So I started doing some research, and then I also talked with a guy from T-Mobile, um, because I was actually doing something on T-Mobile. I was changing a phone number on one of my devices. So while I was there, I had been thinking about this question. I was like, next time I get on a call with T-Mobile, I was gonna ask him, is there any other way that I can connect other things on my router or to my network, my local network? And he mentioned, he's like, have you ever tried to set up a separate network from your main network? And I was like, no, I never thought about doing that. So I went into the T Life app and started going through the settings, and I was like, so, and I researched. I was like, well, how am I gonna set this up? How many things can you run on the router until message retracted? Sometimes I get over 200 download speed, and my upload speeds be like 0.9. Yeah, I know that is ridiculous. So um, I try to mostly. So what I do, I use my router to run, like I said, the TVs. I use the router to run other devices, like maybe my printer in the house, maybe a computer. But my devices, uh, if the cellular service is running slow, then I'll connect to my Wi-Fi. But I try not to use my Wi-Fi all the time. Um, so what I wind up doing is if I have to upload a video to YouTube, then I'll use a hotspot off of one of my other devices. And it runs quicker that way through uploads through a cellular, uh, through my cells, my my personal hotspot on one of my other phones. And then just like watching TV or just watching YouTube like on my iPad or something, then I use the regular Wi-Fi. But I usually get between 100 and 250. Uh, every blue moon, though, I get over 200. So I decided to set up that T-Mobile TV network. And like I said, um, it's a security thing if you're setting it up as WPA or WPA2 and not WPA3, because the automatic is set for the best privacy or security settings. And, and like the other thing, the TKIP AES, um, it's not high security thing, but like I said, I would only run that separate network on just my televisions and run everything else on my main network. And like so in the T Life app too. Um, so in the T Life app, you can actually what am I about to say? If you're gaming, you have to say that WPA2. Yeah, I would use it for gaming. Yeah, I would definitely use the T-Mobile TV for gaming because I'm gonna be gaming on my television from the actual gaming console. If you're setting it up for gaming, you got to have it WPA. Yeah, they had the automatic that's on T Life is set WPA2 and / WPA3. So that's the automatic settings uh, in the T Life app, and which that's the regular network. That will be your regular network that switches from 5G to 2.4 gigahertz, which TVs mostly run on 2.4, and the regular network, which, like I said, runs on 5G. But your televisions really don't, unless you got a really expensive uh, television that runs 5G, then you would actually have 5G. I've learned that if you set the frequency up for 5G, it won't work. But if you set it for 2.4, it will. You're exactly right because 2.4 uh, has longevity. So 2.4 can actually travel farther. It can actually go through walls without having any problems. 5G has a problem with going through walls, unless it's going through a window direct. That's why T-Mobile says put your router in a window. That way 5G can get to your router. Because if you put 5G somewhere else in the house, you put it by a wall and it's not close to a window where, if you could look through the window and you can't see the router, then you probably won't get 5G on there. You won't be able to use the 5G connection, if that makes sense. Hello, is anybody in the house? If you're in the house, give me a thumbs up. T-Mobile TV. Yeah, I'm a little cuckoo sometimes. Sometimes. Not all the time. Anybody have any other questions? Okay, well, I guess I'll wrap this up. I'll see you in the next live. Appreciate you joining, supporting MrNoble TV. Um, if y'all have any video ideas or anything that you would like to talk about in the next live, let me know down in the comments. Um, I'll be putting out a post within today or tomorrow for either another poll or a way to communicate with me. You can also reach me on X at MrNoble TV or on Instagram or any of my social medias. I'll see you in the next one. Later. I hope you enjoyed the live. Hopefully I'll be back soon. Um, so catch me on social media and let me know if there's anything else that you would like to discuss on live or on my social media tabs, my social media platforms. So anybody still here, give me a thumbs up or I'll be ending the live and I'll see y'all later. Peace. Later.